And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of AD arrives on air, and welcome to my short but busy stream. Sounds strange, but that's how it is. Just give me a second to figure a couple things here. So without further ado, we've been kinda on a very long mission of finding explosives, finding parts for explosives like detonators and whatnot, finding targets, bases to actually get in, and the idea is, even though the mission is not really that amazing in general, the idea is that the gods of DayZ, they might try to stop us simply because we kind of running around trying to do something, and usually the gods of DayZ, they don't really like that. Well, I mean, they would, in this case, in cases like this, they would like to interfere. So I'm hoping to trick them into interfering, and technically this is the third stream with that mission, and technically speaking, in the first stream it actually did work. Okay. No convoy. Didn't get lucky this time. Okay, so we gotta go to the north. We have a car. We had a car. I'm not sure if we still have it. So let's go and take a look if we have one. Plus, if we don't have our car, there was a Humvee in the woods around here, just behind this house pretty much. So that Humvee needs a radiator, needs a car battery, but that I think we might be able to find. Blaze, nice. So the Humvee might be gone, our car might be gone. In this case, we will just go there on foot. But I'd really like to use the car for this, because that's like an opportunity to get more adventures, and that's like a legit way to go, like a legit way to just move around the map, let's put it that way. So where was the Humvee? God knows. I don't really remember. I think it was somewhere here. Here it is. Still the same. Still the same. Still needs the battery and the glow plug. That we can find. Okay, so it's not my Humvee. I just found it randomly here, and I don't want to take it unless I have to. I don't like Humvees. They feel hard to steer. Very clumsy. So if I don't have the car anymore, then yeah, a car battery would be nice at least, but I might not be able to find one around here. Because these lands, they are kinda tourist hunting / military lands. Zombies are spawning in. so I'm not missing this opportunity to take a look at this place. Oh, nice. That's nice. I'm kinda a little bit low on food. Though I'm not starving, not even hungry, but I feel it's sorta coming. Yeah. So this place is not only military, but exactly this. That's tourist slash hunting loot. And this one's still locked. Somebody locked it a long time ago. And it stopped spawning loot. Nice backpack we got here. Though I have actually a pretty nice backpack on my back already. That's the one that's special. How do I take a look at it? So the one you can find in the bunker of Livonia. I didn't go to the bunker. I found somebody's stash exactly at the place where I wanted to park my car for a little bit. Very little loot tonight. Sorta disappointing. Combat knife. Okay. Let's see if we still have the car. Feels like it's a little bit dark. I'm not sure what time it is. But maybe it's just because of the storm. So I figured out, I learned that I reliably can find that Humvee, even though it's not mine. I didn't hide it. I've never driven it. So let's see if I can reliably find my own car. These actually 3 lines, they might have stashes, shelters. Yeah, I found a bunch of shelters around Nutbar, proper ones. Unfortunately, they were empty. But here, I think they have a better chance of survival. But the chance of surviving just somebody who'd try to completely destroy them, loot them. People do a lot of despawning, unfortunately, when it comes to the loot. I try to avoid that. I only despawned a couple places in my career as a DZ streamer. I remember one of them, it was a base that was in the walls of the factory building at the car doesn't look to be here. No, it is here. It's so well hidden that it is here still. With all the strange things I have in my trunk. So I don't remember it being black, but whatever. So yeah, I diluted despawned the base in the walls of the factory building at the power plant in Livonia. Okay. Let's use this baby to get back home. The water's okay, the fuel's okay. So that would be a little bit easier on our ears. Aye. By the way, what time is it now? Oh, it's like 4 p.m. So this car has clock, and they actually work. It's kind of hard to drive here in first person. Yeah, because of rocks and, well, trees I can see at least. The rocks, yeah, that's the problem with the rocks. And I think I got stuck already. Okay. Let's try to push it out. Yeah. Sorta, kinda. Yeah, one behind and one in front. Push. Okay, that's a start. Push. Where's the prompt? Here it is. Sorta kinda hard to find that magic pixel. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Let's hope I can squeeze between the tree trunk and the stone here. Stop, 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 stop. No. Okay. Got properly stuck in here. Cannot really go behind. Can maybe try to push it over those rocks. Not really. Okay, let's maybe take off some of the heavy stuff to be able to push better. I'm pushing it on the rocks. And it's definitely going in another direction. Okay, let's push it then in this direction. Oops. Well. Okay then. That's a little bit better. That's way better. Ooh, that was quite a jump. I got the fox around here. So, yeah, okay. Got to go a little bit back to get around this tree. Fallen tree. Yep. 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 Careful. Here we go. Let's try to get back to the coast. A hernia time. Really? Good evening, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, indeed it is. Welcome, Willie. Nice to see you, man. So, of course, we can get killed on this journey. We can just crash into a tree and die. I think it's like if your speed's more than 60 kilometers and you run into a tree or a pole, that's, if not death, then the car would be totaled. And I think it's, if it's over 70, yeah, it would be fatal. It will be fatal. Though I don't quote me on the exact speed numbers. I don't really remember it. Yeah, that's a tight one. Oh yeah, that's super stupid. That's asking for a shot in the face. Because this is Polyana. Got a zombie on the way out. Okay, careful here. This road actually is pretty curvy. So I'm kind of taking the side road. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the one that I used to get here. And yeah, I'm going to go even farther, I think. Though there's no point in going through Dalesia. So we can take this one. We can take the proper highway, not the Zalesia road. And this one is more dangerous than the Zalesia road. Once we left the car on the Zalesia road, though it was in the south and it was upside down, but it was full of loot. The trunk was full of loot. We left it for a day on a server that gets some population, and the next day the car was still there, of course, and the loot was still there in the trunk. Zombie here, so probably people are around. Okay, for speed, that's asking for troubles in DZ. 90 kilometers per hour, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's like this new village. Well, the village has always been here. At some point, not that long ago, it got really expanded. Well, here I'm not sure about people on the road, but wolves I find quite often around here. Though these days, for some reason, I rarely visit these lands. I used to visit this place. I call it the Southern Topolian Farm. I used to visit it quite often, so it's not really Topolian Farm. It's that new expanded place farm. Okay, and now the most dangerous part of the road, Topolian itself. Always people in Topolian. Some serious turns here. And my wheels are not in great condition, so maybe that's why the handling is not perfect. Again, so the idea is to find some adventures while being on a mission. A mission that kind of makes me move around a lot. Go places, loot them. So far it's been working. So I found this car, I killed the guy absolutely randomly. Just because of following the mission. And what was I talking about? Where was I going with it? I was going somewhere with it. I just totally forgot where. Okay, let's focus on the task at hand. Driving through this place. Oh, that's nice. Well, I mean, that's one of these problems. So I think somebody's nearby. That's what it is. I got disconnected. My internet's okay. I think it happened because... Okay, leave a second. I need to get the sound back. No, I don't want to exit. I want to go back. So the car might be damaged, but usually it doesn't get damaged. And if I don't get killed somehow, somewhat, I should be okay, because these disconnects, they kind of cut all the interactions. Okay, the car is pretty much gone. Oh, hi. The radiator's leaky. The spark plug's damaged. Only the battery is good. We can fix maybe the front wheels if we are lucky. There's a lot of cars in this place. There's a lot of zombies in this place. Okay, so let me think for a second. Can move this here. Zombie distribution kinda looked a little bit unnatural. Why did I get disconnected? Is there a stash somewhere over there? Okay, at least I survived. The car, yeah. Well, one of the things that you cannot predict. That's why driving here, it's through this place, it's a problem. So let's see if I have a chance at finding any wheels around here. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, not going to spend half of the day running around looking for the wheels, but if we have some nearby, I'm kind of curious. Why did it happen? Was it just random network fluctuation? Not a sign of people around, of anybody. So I got to go and try to check those, I think, houses on the hill. Though what I don't want to do, I don't want to be like running around with a car wheel in my hands. There has to be something that disconnected me from the server. Like people make stashes in these ones. Still possible it was just a random fluctuation. Still very possible. Yeah, and I'm not seeing a single wheel around here. And I didn't see any zombies while I was driving through. Something in the PD. I don't think people build bases in the PD or around it, though, but everything happens. A police event. There's lots of police. There is a police event that happens at the PD. So normally those cars would be there. There's like, I can see around 10 of them just on my screen. And there's more. Okay, I don't really need to loot the PD. I have everything I need. Let's go and check on the base that I raided here a couple days ago. The car, I mean, if we see the wheels, we'll think about it if we see anything. We need a new radiator. Why did you cut me that fast? Okay, come here. Whoa! That works surprisingly well. The bayoneting them. Yeah. So that was unlucky. I got disconnected in front of some really hard barriers. I should have taken a different route. But who knew? Check a couple buildings on the way, just maybe for food, things like that. Okay, just checking houses on the way here. on our way just because why not? Yeah, that was a pretty nice poke. Oops. Oops. Why are you still alive? An interesting pose to die in. Let's fix the jacket. I like it. And I'm not going to change the outfit, the look of this character. Let's see, a Desert Eagle is here. This character is the only character that's not, it's the only character, my character, that's not going to use the Desert Eagle. Couple zombies over there. Okay, that'll do. I'm not seeing even a lot of cars that I could use as donors, unfortunately. Yep. And all's taken. Of course. Just a couple days, but this place didn't have much in the first place. Sorta kinda been empty. Had been empty when I broke into it. Somebody built a very, very coastal base. Oh, nice. So we got actually stop for a little bit and eat. What I didn't expect to find here is like some food. Just looking around in case we see something. I'll have to take one long break. Apologies, needed to sneeze. But I think after we get to, I want to go to that summer camp, build our summer camp, and after that there's another stash that I found not that far away from our summer camp. I even made one barrel of that stash mine, hid it in the tree nearby, and dropped some car parts in there. Didn't expect ever to return, but here we go. Okay. Let's go to the other side. So technically speaking, I can go to any other server now, but we have a target on this one. So maybe we'll stay here for a little bit longer. So, and yeah, let's remember that I'm on a mission still, even though it's like just a maneuver to trick the gods of DayZ into believing that I have to be stopped. And yeah, if this character dies, then we're not going to start fresh, and the chances we are not going to try to get back to the body or get revenge or anything. We'll have to switch to another character that's kinda geared to. I have a bunch of them, and that might be like completely different server, completely different story. So the idea is that the wipe's coming and I have quite some characters to get rid of. Gonna get you, good evening, welcome, welcome. So you missed only one thing, gonna get you. I got my car back, though I actually still have that Humvee in the woods. I don't have it, it's not mine, but I can get it. I lost my car, unfortunately. Got it destroyed in Topolin. Got just disconnected next to the police station, and that place has a ton of barriers. Well, I mean, retrieved my car. I left it in the woods. At that spot that would use quite often. So I left it in the woods, and 2 days later, it's been 2 or 3 days, so I got back to it. It was still there. Always nice. So, but unfortunately, it's gone. Well, 2 front wheels, the radiator, but I kinda take a look around, saw some Volga ruins, didn't see a single wheel, so I decided just to leave it in front of the PD. I got disconnected. It wasn't even like really my fault. The speed was actually pretty low. Maybe it's because the barrier was a little bit too hard, made of concrete. Well, yeah, the speed was kinda, I think, too low for that. Wouldn't have been lethal even if I just hit the block on my own without any disconnects. I don't really think I need to loot this place. I mean, I could find some food in here. But, well, probably in form of those wafer bars. Oh. That's a little bit unexpected development here. Somebody has left it in here. I don't remember seeing this a couple days ago. Sorta kinda somebody tried to build a base, but it got raided before they even finished. Because UMPs definitely don't spawn here normally. Intriguing. Yeah, that's signs of people. Yeah, gonna get you, absolutely. But that one was kinda used a little bit, so... So yeah, something happened here, and by the look of it, not that long ago. And no eyes from this building. That's normal. A desert eagle. I'm curious if the stash that I found here in the woods is still okay. If it's actually on this server. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, especially like on the coast. The ones that are coastal ones, they are like really popular. But this one, it looks like somebody with gear visited it. EMP was there. So yeah. Okay, let's see if I can find, if I still can find that camp. Yeah, that's the barrel. I keep it going Actually, yeah, I don't need to take this. So I found it like this, and it's been like this for all this time, for quite some time already. It's been like this for, I think at this point, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So I like it. Not because it's like well hidden or something. I like it because it means that people on the server are playing fairly. And this is my stash here. Still okay. With some car parts. And a Lada Niva wheel, because there was a Lada Niva here, but I got everything and just didn't have time actually to make it work. And then it was gone. Still gone. Oh, there's a traffic event over there. I think it's my first time, would be my first time seeing that one. Traffic accident. Crap. Need to bandage. Hit me once, shame on you. Hit me twice, shame on you. Shame on you. Like, anyway. Maybe not the best place to eat food, but why not? Yeah. This one's wearing an anti-stab vest. And that vest really helps. That anti-stab vest really helps in case of these knives attacks. Doesn't spawn any guns. This truck was transporting alarm clocks and teddy bears. And this truck... Oh, canned pork, nice. Was transporting some canned pork that did go... And since we are next to the place that has a small chance of spawning plastic explosives and detonators, let's go and pay a visit. I just wanted to take a look at the stashes, at my stash and that stash that wasn't mine but was still going all this time. Oh, this one has a wheel. A little bit too far from number. spark plug damaged. Well, let's take another one. Oops. Hunter zombie. The bayonet seems to work the best when the zombie is just taken by surprise, when they don't have time to aggro on you. Stabby stabby, yeah. But you got to remember about your stamina. Plus the coastal ones, they really don't have a lot of don't really have a lot of health either way. Okay. I don't remember ever finding a detonator here, but just in case, since technically this place can spawn detonators, I'm willing to give it a chance. This one's wearing a helmet. Might be hard to kill it just in one go. Yeah. Sometimes they would require 3 stabs, sometimes 1. Seems like helmets and anti-stab vests actually protect them. On the tanks on the roof. Okay. Yeah, actually the one that I found yesterday, day before yesterday, it was on the roof but of this building, but in the quarry. It feels like, oh, food, nice. The first floor of this building and the second floor of this building and the shed. The shed, that one or on the hill? Don't fight them on the stairs. Okay, we're going to be pretty thorough. So we have a target to bomb, but we're quite far away from it, and we'll have to get some plastic explosives. Yeah, Indiana Jones was here. So this one just can offer a charger. These rooms, they spawn loot, though it seems to be kinda a little bit strange. Hey, no loot at all? That's not supposed to be right. Where's that zombie? Let's see if we can stabby him. Oops. Yeah. That's actually a good way to have everything that you're wearing ruined. Okay, we'll get to that problem in a minute. First, these buildings here. I found my first desert eagle in this one, which is kinda strange. Maybe somebody left it in here. That's more food. Good. And that's just some rounds. I think there's only one more place left to check. And that two. But I don't think they're going to have anything. So that one wagon, and this place over there. And here we have one. Literally the last place I checked here. Okay. Let's eat a little bit. Let's eat everything we have, actually. Curious if the zombie can get in this tube. Definitely didn't see us inside. Okay. And this. Okay, now time to start fixing things. Oh, I should have picked up that roll of duct tape. Where was it? I sorta kinda I'm out of somehow of normal sewing kits. There was a roll of duct tape somewhere nearby. Why did I use my... What's in the bear? Another detonator and this artifact. So I actually have, yeah, 3 detonators and 1 piece of explosives. So I'm going to need 1 more piece of explosives. Okay. I'm going to go to another server and fetch some. But first we gonna take a break, a short one or not short one. So, oh, why did I close DZ? I closed, okay, my bad. I just, for some reason, closed DZ. I just needed to go to another server. So, some AFK time for me and some clips for you. Yeah, be right back.
cheers. Nice. Very nice shot, right? Right now? Oh shit. If you can drag some stuff off those guys, I'll be there in 10, maybe less. Okay. Another? Probably one of the guys you killed. Yeah. I heard that.
Happened. Yes, I'm in the red house. I think you got him.
Okay, I'm back. I'm restarting DayZ. Willy, thank you for that. I'm really glad that people like them and you like them. Anymore, which is oops. I don't want the music. So let's go back to let's go to another server we need to go. This one. And while I'm teleporting, we are waiting for Let's keep watching the clips while I'm teleporting. I think that was a good fight around that church. I think I remember this clip. I ended up running in the middle of a team of guys who actually been building a base around this church, and I didn't realize it. Yeah, that was a good fight. Okay, but let's get back to real-time DayZ. So here I am on another server. That's pretty much where I looked out. 2 steps away from the factory. Yeah. So geographically, we didn't even get that teleported that far. Okay. Let's start moving. Sec. And the land of milk and honey, yeah. So I don't want to kill cows for food because the meat's big. Like takes up each piece takes up 4 cells instead of 2. How did I miss that? Miss Beehive, yeah. I haven't heard anything from him. Anything about him. I hope he's okay. Yeah, food. Okay, that's good. I'm not going back to the factory to loot it again. I don't like to reloot the same places over and over again. We just looted it, though it was another server. Still kinda wouldn't feel fair. So just to avoid that need to hunt, I'm going to check a couple of buildings on the way. There's a zombie in the middle. Okay. Why didn't you die? It would be nice to find a roll of duct tape or a little bit of, oh yeah, food. Okay, cool. Or a sewing kit, something like this. kind of wanted to have a hatchet, but in order to fit the battery in my inventory, I had to use the slot on my backpack for the machete. So even if I had a hatchet, would have dropped it. Okay, some water's ahead, so I'm going to drink some water first. This place doesn't look looted, though. Yeah, if the servers low pop, people don't really go to Bilawa. Oh, noise. I don't want to change my outfit. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's mine. I like it. Soaked. The jeans are soaked. Okay, let's get rid of this water. Maybe that wasn't necessary, but it's nice to use the pistol. That's why I have it. That's why I didn't pick up a Desert Eagle. Just to be able to at least kill zombies from time to time. Okay, couple places to visit in here. In this town. But then we are leaving. Okay, is the water good? Ah, the water good. The water's good, but not in my canteen. A loaded sporter next to the well. Somebody might have died here. Though because I start playing kinda pretty late, I usually just end up seeing the aftermath of all the fights and adventures that others would have on the servers. Okay, 2 solid canteens. And we keep going. We actually have quite some distance to cover. Anything interesting around here? Nothing really. Everything looks calm and quiet. Okay. If you are lucky, once in a blue moon, it's possible to find a blaze in this store. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's more food. Do I have room? Yeah, I might. I can hear some deer in the woods, but yeah, I don't want to be distracted. So no bases here. Now let's check one more place that people use sometimes for base building. Okay. Obviously lots of sporters around here. No bases. Okay. Some nails. Unknown food, no thank you. I have quite some of well-known food. Picking, oh yeah, a little bit more food. Am I full? Oh yeah, I'm so full I cannot even take it. Okay. Oh, I cannot eat. Crap. Okay, I'm going to ditch this one round. Because, yeah, everything I have for the primary is loaded. If I keep getting distracted like this, but it wasn't for nothing. I found a ton of food. So, but if I keep getting distracted like this, I might just fill my inventory with food, and I might never get to the stash with explosives. Oh, crap. No. Oh, okay. Now I guess I have to eat. Not sure which one's smaller. Okay. He just made me full. No zombies around here. I'm not looting any more buildings. That's enough. Oops. Sorry. Got stuck under the tree, and I was actually trying to extend the mouse cord a little bit. Wait until the digestion actually finishes, and then I'll start eating. Yes, I'm leaving the main road, going to follow the 3 lines. What's this? Oh, okay. Nothing. This deer stand here. The character is still digesting water, but I think maybe we could eat at least packs of chips and crackers. Ah, that's not crackers. Ah, that's crackers, yeah, actually. And not chips. Тычинки. Соленые тычинки, salty sticks. Like this. To have some room in our inventory. And more соленые тычинки. Right away. Not really that calorie dense and takes up 4 cells in the inventory, so yeah. First food to get rid of, well, I mean, to consume. That's the military base that I have no interest in going into. We gotta keep moving. I don't want to get distracted, but let's at least check what's at the entrance. Not much, to be honest. Here we go. This place used to have kinda interesting loot. Sometimes when you just wouldn't find anything in the military base here, it would have quite some things. Not anymore, unfortunately. Let's eat tuna. It's not exactly calorie dense. I think kinda safe to do it on the go. safe-ish. Very crunchy tuna. What are you gonna do? That's unfortunately what we have left in zombie apocalypse in Livonia. In this year. Crunchy tuna. Who thought I spotted another Humvee ahead, but that was just the branches of the fallen tree, kinda creating some sort of rectangular-ish shape. I mean, if I get to go south back, yeah, I might actually grab a car battery on the way there. If I go back to that server and just get back to that Humvee. My glow plug is damaged though. I need actually a teddy bear to protect it. Should have picked up the teddy bear at the traffic event at the Bilao factory. Outskirts of Bilao factory. Bilao Industrial. So gonna check a couple of places in Lukov on the way where people build bases. That's like a given. And actually 2 days ago or 3 days ago I found that car that I crashed today in Lukov, and I killed a guy in Lukov. He didn't even get to shoot back. Though he was looking at me, it was just... felt like I was a little bit faster. Yeah, and this gun actually feels like it's perfect for me. If only it was a little bit shorter. That's the only thing I'd like. Oh yeah, look at this. Something... yeah, okay. Something used to be here. Oh, there's another well on the way, so I'm going to hydrate a little bit more even. Which is nice. We have to run, we have to move a lot, we're gonna be losing water like crazy. Hydration, like crazy. Gonna get you, of course, man. Thank you for jumping in. I'm not going to blow up things today. I don't think I'll have time for that. That's a short stream. So, but yeah. Thanks for jumping in, and yeah, get some nice sleep. I'm going to follow your lead just a little bit later on that matter. My stomach is still not empty, though it's been just two cans of tuna and some random things like those crackers and salty sticks. Okay, that's a pretty proudly flying flag. With a freaking car. Oh, that's I think that's oh, maybe but remember, gonna get you, I have that too. Okay, you look at this. There's a car, there's a base, probably some things inside. Pristine spark plug. Very nice. Okay, so we have another target. That's a little bit closer. Right now I have only one piece of explosives. We need a little bit more. A warp, I don't think it would work with a truck. I think they kind of thought of it. I don't think it would work with a truck, because the walls, the fences of the base, they are actually a little bit higher than they seem to be. So, but you definitely can build a tower, and if you have all the tools and materials, and get over. Just one tower, one floor would be 100% enough to get over. I've done it many times. So, but in this case, I think if I get to do it, I'll blow them up. So it might work with the truck. I never tried it though. I don't think it's going to work. What I'm sure of, it's not going to work with a car. Okay, let's take a look at this area. But we found our base. Not where I expected it to be. Not our base. We found the base I was kind of talking about, that people build bases in the area, just not where I expected it to be. So, and in our case here, it probably would be harder to find a truck, drivable working truck, than to blow it up or just break into it using a knife and sharpening stones. And maybe blowing it up, and maybe building even that tower I was talking about. Just like one level. Totally enough. Okay, yeah, of course, no bases here. because the base is at the farm. Okay. Let's start rehydrating, because why not? There's a well, let's use the opportunity. So we have 2 targets now. The mission can be pretty extensive. Blow some things up here, blow some things up on another server. Some zombies around here. Okay, potatoes I don't need, but the zombies I do like to attract inside. I think my machete, yeah, my machete needs some love. Are you coming? Yeah, a little bit slow. Just like... Definitely happens a lot with the zombies. Oops. Okay. Enough of that funny business. Let's get and drink. Let's get to the well and drink. Oh yeah, there's a ton of food in here. We found a jar of jam. That's like a lot. Perfection. So I don't need to worry about the food anymore. But let's take a look at these houses here. Okay, more food. All the doors are open. I have a feeling that this actually has been... Oh yeah, I cannot even take this. Or maybe... No, I can actually. I move some things around. Yeah, I can. Pliers in a house, okay. Now let's keep going. I tend to get stuck. I tend to start just looting every house and whatnot. And just me going through one side of like not a big village would take as much time as for some other people would take to get all the way from the coast to the northwest airfield in Chernaris. Oh yeah, nice, a teddy bear. This thing we actually need to protect our things here. So what if I move you here? Then this we move like here. They have to be in the different... Oh, I need more eggs. Totally forgot about that part. We get rid of this pack. Like this. And this, for example, goes here. This goes here. Then the second teddy bear goes here. I have a pair of teddy bears. One with detonators, another one with still with jack-o'-lantern. This is a pretty old character. Let's take care of our anti-zombie weapon. This, like this, and reload this magazine right away. Maybe eat this because it's actually pretty small. Doesn't take a lot of room in the stomach. Here we go. And we have left all this food. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, those pop plugs. Yeah. The way it's supposed to be. Can I cut this blouse? Seems to be a good condition. We can... wait a second. Maybe because it has something inside. Yeah. Two more eggs. Okay, let's keep going. I still have quite some distance to cover here. To get to the stash. It's actually nice to be able to get things in order on the way. And even rehydrate. Because I know that if I don't take care of it when I can, I'll end up just getting the consequences of that in the middle of a fight or something. So at the most inconvenient time. Getting stuck in the trees. It's not really professional. Here it is. A chicken stand. That I kind of visit a lot. Now I have my gloves. I like my gloves actually. I like the fact that I can fix them with just a normal sewing kit or duct tape. But I still need a leather sewing kits for my, fortunately, for my jacket. And there is a kind of secluded hunting shack around here that I kind of like to visit, and people kind of like to build base around it. Not often though, but happens. Oh yeah. That's really interesting. Sometimes these like different plants, different grass. I wouldn't call them flowers, but like technically they are probably flowers. So, but they would look like something in the grass, and that would pretty much would make me stop and look at it like once more. Okay, and let's do this risky run that we absolutely don't need to do, but why not? Across this gigantic field that has one on this side, one here, 4 or 5 even bunkers around it. Yeah, I think 3 bunkers just in the field and 2 at the tree lines. Yeah, 3 in the field itself. It's probably the largest, the highest concentration of the bunkers anywhere. Well, I mean, I think maybe the boots just the same way as in the previous one. Oh, you look at this. That's even more food. Aren't we lucky today? Let's eat something at least. Okay. Finding just a kind of tactical bacon. Is it bacon? Yeah, it's bacon. Tactical bacon in one of them. That's rare. But yeah. if you're a new spawn and you feel like it would be safe-ish to go and loot these ones, and if you spawned around Lukov, it's definitely a good way to find some gear for a new spawn. Oh, nice. Even the gun, though without any magazines and rounds. But still. Strangely enough, every one of these bunkers tonight in this field has a pair of boots. It's deer over there. I think it was deer. Oh, this one doesn't have boots, but has a weapon cleaning kit and a can of soda, which is nice too. Some fronta, not and there is another bunker over there, and then in the field behind the tree line, but there I'm not going. The other one over there. And that's another one. But I'm going only to check this one, and then we got to keep going. Or we'll never just get to where I want to go to go. Another weapon cleaning kit. Kinda didn't remember that you could find them in these thingies on the coast. So we are close to Bilava, which is good. We gotta keep running. And even on like populated servers, it's so rare to see somebody running across a field like this, even though this is the coast, and new spawns would definitely cross the fields without any fear to like of being shot and whatnot. but it's still so rare to see them doing that. Okay, let's keep eating. I think we're losing a ton of water, quite some energy. A ton of water because it's getting, well, I mean, it seems like it's pretty warm weather, sunny day, and my character is wearing the, well, amazing, absolutely amazing clothes that would make her sweat when it's warm and make her freeze when it's just a little bit chilly. Kitchen knife. Jeans, can I cut it? I think I should be able to get more rags. Though denim rags probably not a good idea. But yeah. Denim bandages. A little bit too stiff a fabric would be for that purpose, but yeah. Cutting some corners here because I know where I am. A couple days ago I played in, like, what's the name of it? DZ Guesser? DZ Guesser? I think, yeah. So I played Livonia. So I played Livonian map. And I was able to guess pretty much everything for quite some rounds, and it kept all going and going till it just, well, I stopped when I didn't guess the location anywhere close to right. When I pretty much didn't guess it. So. More food, okay. That I'm not ignoring. See that right away. The indicator still can go up, so let's let them do that. Definitely going to need some water because of all the running. Oh, okay. I don't want to skip everything. but there's a road. Yeah, that's from the cemetery. I'm definitely not going to Brenna right now. Maybe next time, but again, we have goals, and we only get distracted from them when we hear something going on, when there is an opportunity for adventures. Just don't want to loot over and over like civilian places and whatnot, unless I need food or civilian supplies. Because I go to Brenna, I start looting, I start checking every house on the way. It's gonna be just the same old song over and over. What the hell are you? Oh boy. That's... well, I mean, technically I was in the vicinity. So, technically, yeah. This nice small farm that I visit a lot. That's a sheep in the field. That's used to be a base with quite some storage. I mean, maybe we could even use some. So we need to go somewhere in this direction, and yeah, as you can see, my character is pretty hot. Especially wearing this headband. She's hot. No, she's hot because of the beard, because the beard is kinda best insulation. Special Christmas item. This character has been alive since like Christmas event, but I don't think I played this one a lot. I tend to switch between my characters and these accounts on Steam like pretty much in a semi-random way, avoiding to start the stream with like geared character, but I ended up having all my characters geared, and I'm just getting rid of them, trying to spend them in some other way. So far, not really successfully. I mean, I got one killed in Polyana, and that was it. This we are going to need for sure. Water, plus with some calories. sure where the stash would be. Oh, here it is. I found the stash. So as you can see, some explosives and a little bit of gift wrapping paper that we got to use to confuse the hell out of people. Last time I actually left guts of I think it was a cow, guts of a cow packed in gift wrapping paper as a present. So yeah, we got this. But at this note, I really got to call it today. Kinda early-ish start tomorrow. Plus the stream was never going to be a long one. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Unfortunately, not a lot of adventures tonight, but we found another base to raid, which we will try to do, if we are lucky, tomorrow. If I get time to stream tomorrow and play anything. So YouTube people, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Please leave a like if you like this video. Though, sorry, I understand that there's not a lot actually to enjoy in this one. Subscribe for more, something maybe more interesting. Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Quite some people tonight jumped in the chat, and I could see some lurkers. Whoop, gonna get ya. Willy, thank you people for jumping in. And lurkers, so let's find somebody to raid on Twitch. We always raid somebody when we wrap things up. So let me take a look. Interesting. Some games that I didn't even hear about. Just give me a short second. Okay, I've raided pretty much everybody here. Yeah. Just a second. Maybe this guy. Let's see if I can read this guy on my following page. So, and he's playing official tonight on a console by the look of it. I don't remember when I raided him the last time, so let's do it. Let's go and say hi to J Floyd, and I will see you all tomorrow. So the raiding is of course for Twitch only. So J Floyd's playing right now official according to his title, and they are on Sahel, which I respect. Though my home is Livonia. Though I would play other servers. So see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.